A bit of cerulean blue in there. There we are. Perfect. Right. Now then, I need some trees into that. So let's have a look. Oh, that'll do nicely. They're pretty far away, these trees are. Quite far away. Let's go down to that sort of line there. Tell you what I probably ought to do. Where's my spiky brush? Let's get my spiky brush and just bring this in around here, around this bit here, in and around there, and into there like that. Oh, that's going to work better with my spiky brush. Just give me that spiky edge. Now that there, doing that with that spiky edge, that's called negative painting. Alright, I'm just going to build it up a bit more. I think it needs to be a bit chunkier paint than that, just a little bit, not too much, a little bit more. I think probably could do a few sort of dark areas in there, so I'll use a bluey colour, I think. So let's say that's a bit of a tree there. Something like this. See, add some bits of blue. It's like a bluey green where I've got here. Let's have a look what we've got here. So we've got some of there, like that. And then we green back into this one. That one's faded back a bit much there. Fair enough, just to represent some trees miles away. Not miles away, but at the distance, should I say. Not miles away. I think it's probably get away with that, I think. Start to sit right back in there, look. Let's get a bit more blue in there. Down here, I think. Get a bit more in. I'm using blues and bluey greens just to make it get that distant look. This is working, isn't it? I think it is. Let's bring that one in front there. And then a bit more of this. Just to build up some bits in there. Same up there. Some bits you can have it where you're not sure what's happening. That's going to work good. I think now I'm getting to the point where it might be getting a bit too dry to keep going. Just dab with a bit of water. Soften a few bits now, I think. That should look alright when it dries up. That should be sound. Right. Let's go with my brush out. And probably let's get a bit of yellow into that colour there. I think probably could do with some grass across here. So I need this spiky brush again. just to get in there. Same there. It's negative painting around them bushes. That's all what there is. Very well. Could have taken that. So slightly thicker paint, I think, on that. That's better. It's gone into a bit thicker paint. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with my scent today because it's raining outside. Doofus is still watching stupid UFO documentaries. It's just boring. I don't know what's getting into him. It's so boring. Why is he bothered about all this rubbish? I've got no one to knock about with anymore. He's sat in his bedroom watching UFO documentaries. Don't get him out. Right. Let's work on this one, I think. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my scent today. Got a funny feeling it's going to be a boring one. This one's quite far back. That let's come into a bit of that yellow again and have a bit of just a bit of grass there, I think. There. And then this one is about the same, quite far back. What's that? This one's going to be closer. Right, so let's mix a more interesting colour up for this one then. Bit of green, bit of yellow. Quite a nice warm colour here. Let's add more yellow into that, that's better. That's it. Plenty of yellow. Even my girlfriend Esmeralda don't want to know. She's just in the living room gossiping with my mum, Gertie D. They're both gossiping all day. Apparently, I overheard them talking. Apparently, Malton's got off with every single girl on our street, or every single woman on our street, except for one. Apparently my mum reckons it's that snobby woman at number 32. Let's pop that in there. And this one. I want this one to look slightly closer to the other one. So just adding a slightly bit of a cream colour to it to try and make it slightly warmer. And then I've tried to make it look like it's in front from where I've positioned it. Right, that's that. I use this brush a lot today. Oh, my phone's gone a bit doolally, hang on. That's better. Yeah, I've used this brush quite a lot today. I think I might just keep using it. Right, let's have a look. Let's get some of these grasses in there then. Something about like this. Something like that. Then I think I'll go in with a slightly warmer colour. This one. Let's warm a few bits up. If you sing while you're painting, it'll make you even happier than what it does just painting. What am I going to do for the rest of the day? I think I might pickle myself some onions. That might be a good idea. Right down here, this grass is a bit longer, so I might try and represent that by doing it more like that. Can you see what I'm doing? I bet you can't see. Let me hold my brush back like that. Look. In fact, let me sit right back and hold my brush back here like this. That's always a good way to keep an eye on your painting, is to sit right back and hold your brush, especially on stuff like this. Because on here, right, I don't need no accuracy to paint this, so I can sit right back and get the accuracy. Right, I'm going to mix in now a slightly darker greener colour. Same again, right from back here, and just pop in some of these along the grasses like that. Don't need the accuracy, so I can sit right back so I can see what I'm doing. Now let's come in with a couple of really dark bits. So now I've got blue, yellow and Bontumber for this really dark green. Just use wherever blue you've got, wherever yellow you've got, and wherever Bontumber you've got, wherever brown you've got. If you've only got that burnt umber, you can use that. But I always find the Bontumber, that's better. I'm joking, it's called burnt umber. So I say Bontumber because I'm what's called commoner's muck. Right. Put in odd little blade like that, look. Not going to go mad with this, just odd little blade of grass there. If you go, it looks cool. It's like I always say, what looks cool, be very careful with, because it looks cool, dead easy to get carried away. Right. I think what I might do is build this big tree up first. So let's get a really nice just green colour. Let's go for a nice colour, I think. Looks quite nice. So, oh, that's perfect. I think what I'll do, just cover the whole thing with that and just let it dry. Now this one here, I'll put a tiny bit on that one and leave that one. Now put a tiny bit on that one, but dab it with my thumb because that one's further back, so tiny bit, dab with thumb, so it misses it and makes that one look slightly further back than that one. Right, now then, let's get that same colour, mix it with some blue to make it look colder. Hopefully. I don't know if that's worked. Maybe it's not worked. I don't know. Let's have a look. fact, let's tell you what. Let's soften it, wet it a bit, soft. Oh, that's better. Let's try that. Perfect. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. That one's further back, you see. That's that. And then this one is even further back. Something like that on that one. I'll leave that, I think, for now. Right. I might come back into these and just try and get a bit more of something in there. Some more bluey greens. Plenty of water. Just see if I can do out any. I just want to get some sort of light and dark bits and make it just look like there's a bit more going on them than what it is, so it just goes a bit more sort of interesting. I think what I'm going to do, look at my cloth, look at that. What I'm going to do is use my cloth to sort of mist out a little bit. Right, these blobby bits here, I think I'll use them. It looks like that one was darker than that way on this one. Maybe it's something like that. Soften that. Just with this cloth again, soften it. Right, what we got here? Nick a bit of that paint again from there. Yeah, I think I did that, didn't I? To try to make that one in front of that one. So again, soften it. Some more blue on there. There. Same with that one. Green. Soften it all. Soften some of this now. And get some bits in there. Let's pop some just bits. I don't know. Shall I have a bit in there like that, and a bit in there like that, just to. Same again, soften them with a bit of that. There, I think that's just getting that a bit more interest, hasn't it? It looks like there's a bit of something more going on in there. Maybe there's even in these bottom bits here, a few bits and bobs. Bits in there like that. A bit of finger painting. There we are. That's a bit more interesting, isn't it? I think now in there, perhaps even while it's a bit wet, get some bluish colour. Maybe get some little twigs and branches and stuff. Let's have a look. Seem to be like on these bits here towards the edges, seems to be quite a few. Something like that, I think. Maybe there's a few bits in. I think that's enough just to show a bit of something going on in there. Where's that dabber? My dabber. There we are. Oh, right, now what shall we do? I think now back into these. Let's do this one again. So I think now I need pretty much a thick dark colour. So blue, whatever blue you've got, whatever's in your palette, don't worry about it. Whatever yellow you've got, and the darkest brown you can find. If your dark brown ain't dark enough, and you've got some Payne's grey or some black or something, mix a bit of that black in. It'll get, in fact I'm going to put a bit of Payne's grey in mine, just to darken it a bit more. I need a really dark colour. That'll do. Oh. I think what I'm going to end up doing today is just polishing my surfboard all day. Me and Doofus, we've been told we've got to get jobs again, so they keep getting on to us about getting jobs. Yeah, I want a job, but it's finding one. It's hard work. What we've decided, we're on about going to Hawaii and being professional surfers. That's what me and Doofus is on about doing now. I think it's quite a good idea. All the girls will fancy us. Girls love surf instructors. Although I only want them to fancy me. I'm not interested in them because I've got my lovely Esmeralda, haven't I? So I think that's I'm just mixing a colour now. I think I'm just going to have to do this with a lot of water. I need that same sort of colour, but with a lot more water in it, just to soften it, to go into there for my distant tree. And I think I've put a lot of water in it to soften it, and then I'm going to soften it even more by dabbing my cloth on it. There we are. That'll do, that's nice. And then into the edges of here, some negative painting. That's what I'm painting in. Is this one. So that's some negative painting there. Soften it all in. Oh, that's perfect. A bit more, say a bit in there like that, look. Bit of negative painting, a little bit more. And then I'll smudge that around with my finger to soften it, because it's far away. These two here are quite far away. In fact, this one's slightly in front of the other one, so maybe I ought to do that one slightly stronger, just slightly like that, just to show it is that a little bit in front of that one. A bit more finger painting. Yeah. So that's that. Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to go back at room and have a look. Yeah, that's looking okay to me. Right, I think now. There's some dark bits in here. So let's see what that looks like. There's some little dark bits of stuff in here. So I'll pop them in with. This is that same colour. Well, I've just put in them trees. Just dark bits across. Something like that. Scratch it a bit. Is it worth it? Short grass that is. Probably not worth it. Right, so that's that. A sip of coffee. I've nearly drank all my coffee. Right, let's get a nice strong colour again. I haven't washed my brush. I've just gone straight into some bright yellow. I'm just whacking in some longer grasses on this front bit. With some nice dark colour. I'll say dark colour, it's quite bright colour, isn't it? And I think what I'll do, get my scratcher and scratch a few bits in if it'll work. I don't know if it's really, is it cutting through? Don't know, not that bothered. I'll just try it. Let's get a couple of darks again and just do a few of them then. If my scratchers won't lock in, we'll have a few in with that. There we are, that's that. Right. Let me see. I'll tell you what I could do actually. Just wash this brush and now I've reloaded it. I could have some. Now this is me making this up now because you can't see any of these twigs on my photograph what I'm working from. So I'm actually just making it up. But I always think it looks nice with a few twigs in a bush. So there we are. I'm not even going to bother with them, I was a bit far back. Right, now let's have a tidy up round here now. Right, take this brush, cut into some designer's white gouache now. Right, plenty of designer's white gouache on my brush. Is this going to be dark enough? Hopefully this will be dark enough because I'm going to pop some sheep in. So tell you what, if I pop one in there, the light will show up against that dark bit there, so that'll work good. I'll bring him over like that. The light's coming in this way. There's one in there. Oh, I tell you what, I need him bigger, a lot bigger. So that's I've got to remember that's not a tree, it's a bush. So right, let me sit right back and have a look at this. Does he look big enough? That's the question. Is he big enough? So I'm going to do him even a little bit bigger. He's quite big, but I'm going to do him even bigger. Let's have him as a great big old sheep. There we are. That's better, isn't it? There. So that's him. Alright. Let's have another. Have another. About here. Looking quite big. What else we got? Take what I'm going to do. I'll put another one in. About here. Just right next to him. About like that. I'm not going to go right up to him because I don't want to lose that outline. Probably come too far down there. I'll have to take that back up. So I want him to look behind him. So if that line comes lower than him, it not work. So I'll have to take that back up in a bit. Sort that. Don't worry. I'll sort it. Oh dear. Now then, what else shall I have? 3 there. I could just leave it at them 3. Put one more in here. I'll overcross him onto this one. One more in. So this one's, I suppose, in front of that one. So this one's going to be bigger, I suppose. So we'll have him. Quite a big old lad. I'll just drop him in there like that. He's looking head on that one. There. So that's that. Now, right. Now then. up. I've gone for a light purple colour now. Come in, probably around here on this one, around there like that. See, I'm going to take him back to there, if you see what I mean. Same, that's this one. Bring this one round here a bit, look. See, light's coming in this way. A bit more on my brush for this one. Yeah, we'll do him right up there like that. This one. Let's see, you can soften them in. Yeah, me and Doofus keep getting lectured about getting jobs, so we decided we're going to Hawaii. Why not? That's the place where it's all happening. Right, I think I'm going to mix some Bontumber in with this purple colour, and you know what, I'm going to stick some Payne's Grey in and all. Oh, that's nice. I'm just going to come in like that, into there like that, into there like that. Yeah. And then soften in. Soften that in as well. Yeah, soften a bit more. It's looking nice, right? I need a dark green now. Nice dark green. Payne's Grey, some blue, some Bontumber, some yellow. Oh, that's nice. It's getting me a right dark green. So let's get me my dark green there, look. We're nearly done. Nearly done now. I don't want to take too much of your time up, although I probably already have. Right, I think what I'm going to do now, let me get an equal brush. This one looks perfect. What I'm just going to do now is give myself some little blades of grass up there and some little negative painting again, look, popping in some little blades of grass up front here. By doing that, gives me a bit of negative painting. You can do a bit of that, look. Look at that. Oh wow. Wicked. Oh, bit of negative painting. There. I'll get some Bontumber now. So this one's got an head about there. And this one's is about there. They're both sharing a bit of grass. This one can be, there. I think I'll stick his head there. And this one, his head there. If you get a really small brush, say this one, right, what I'm going to do Pop some little. Let me get my reading glasses on for this. I can't see what I'm doing here. I'm going to pop them some little ears on. Now, little ears these sheep do. Pop them some little ears on. Can you see them? Yeah, that's little ears on that one. That one, look. Some little ears on the job. No, you can't really see that, but that'll do. I can't see what I'm doing. My glasses, even though I'm walking. There's Peter, and there's Paul. Get a nice signature in here. Pop it there. B. D. Bertie D. Let me sit back and have a look, because I think I'm finished. Yeah, that looks alright. Stand right back across the room. Yeah, nice little picture of that. Right. I'm going to want to try and get Doofus out of his room and try and get him to come and do something. It's not healthy for him, is it? It's not me just being selfish, wanting someone to knock about before day. It's no good for him sitting in there all day. Come on, Doofus. Let's have you out your room. In it.